something's not definitely right. So when I crank over the engine, the fuel pump activates at the same time. That's how normally it works for Evos on a stock ECU. I know if you were to run any aftermarket like Haltech, Infinity, all that is kind of different. So when you turn on the ignition on these ECUs, the aftermarket I'm talking about, you hear the fuel pump prime. But for the stock ECU, like I said, the only time the fuel pump will crank is if the engine is turned over. That's how it works. But yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I need to figure out what is going on. When I got home last night, my father-in-law went to go move the car yesterday because we had visitors. When he went to go back into the Evo and started it up, the car died, and he said he couldn't start the car after that, which is really weird. So I went to go ahead and check out the car. Of course, the car wasn't starting. I went through checking the ECU, checking the fuses, make sure that's good, and everything looks fine. So I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and check the fuel pump side and see what is exactly wrong on that side. So I took out the back seat in order to get access and check the fuel pump side, and what I did notice off the bat is that in here on the terminal is like slightly wet, and as soon as I pull the plug out, I can smell fuel coming right out. You can see that terminal is a little bit dark colored than all of it. I checked the connector and it did seem a little wet, so I'm gonna just try clean it up, throw it right back in, see if it does anything, and then hopefully the car starts. But I know eventually I might have to just change the whole housing just in case if, you know, if something worse comes to worse. I don't want this to leak and cause a fire on me. Also, I did notice that the plug was a little bit loose too, so maybe that'd be the issue. I don't know yet. Let's go ahead and start up the car and see how it starts. Well, the car started fine. It's kind of weird though. I'm kind of thinking like, how did it all started? How did the gas started leaking out from there? So I just remember that the time we were at the drag race and we stayed over at Hilo that weekend, I filled up the car. I think it all started from there, but the past couple of days I was driving the car, like three days, it was fine. And as soon as my father-in-law got into the car, it started acting out. So, which is kind of weird though. I'm gonna run it again, see how it is. Honestly, it's a good thing that I didn't drive the car, because otherwise I would have been stuck on the road with no tools and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. But good thing it happened at home and it's parked over here, so which is perfect. So now I'm planning on taking a road test, like an extended road test. I'm gonna drive this car to Hilo and back and see if it actually dies on me. And of course I'm gonna bring tools with me just in case, and I have a speed dial on, which is my wife, and hopefully she can rescue me. It's not the only reason why we're going to Hilo to do a road test. We're actually going to be picking up Jaylene's bumper. It just got done at my cousin's shop. So if you guys remember, we picked up the bumper that was a nose cut. That was like maybe a few months ago. So he just got done doing a body work and paint, and we're going to go and pick it up. I don't have a truck. I mean, I can use my father-in-law's truck, but I don't want to. And I'm just going to go on a road test, and hopefully we make it back in one piece. So I do have all the tools in the trunk. I am crazy, but I just want to see what's gonna happen. May never know, we might come back in one piece, like I said. I actually had to turn off the car because it's so loud and there's people in line. Sorry, people. So we just pulled on the side, we're in the middle of Saturday road. Car is still running. Look at that. That looks so sick. Fuel pump is priming, you can see how loud that is. I know you guys are wondering why it looks like this. I got the car like that. I'm pretty sure that the nipple on this side broke and they made it this way. But no sign of any leaks. It's running perfect how it is. I think we should be good. But we're almost to Hilo. We're gonna go ahead and grab that bumper, slap it on top of the car, and then we'll be on the way back home. How was the work? I don't know. I gotta figure that out. So.
Oh yeah, was it?
So how was it? Good progress?
Mira.
This one?
Oh.
It looks really good. Frick, I really want this bumper now.
Fit or what?
Maybe. It should.
I know, just drive hers on.
I never like.
You mean this one?
I'm gonna look kind. Go on
Down
then.
a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. For your bolts.
Got Jaylene's bumper, nose cut delete, and damn, it looks super sick. It looks really, really good. I think the only odd part about the bumper now is that we need a lip. Because it's not cutting in with the OEM. It looks a little bit funny without a lip. So I'm in love with this. The nose cut is just a super clean look. I'll go ahead and show you guys when we get back home. So we just made it back from Hilo. Car had zero issue. You can hear the fuel pump priming as we're just going on the road, going on boost. We are going to be ordering the whole fuel pump assembly. Not a complete assembly with the fuel pump, it's just basically just the housing. Look how this freaking bumper looks. It looks so great with the nose cut. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the bumper and then we're gonna lay it over there and then look at the comparison. So this is how the bumper looks like. Here is the nose cut and there is with the nose. My cousin guys did a super awesome job. Everything looks really, really good. There is a little nick over here, but that's okay because we're gonna take care of it in the future. I'm not worried about it. So this piece over here, he did add an extension. It was already cut before, but my cousin went to go ahead and put it in place because it was a little bit flimsy. Tried his best to kind of see where it lines out the bolts on the frame. But other than that though, I could not be any more happier. Frick, the thing looks so nice. I really want to just buy this off from my wife. Even if I bought the bumper and paid for the paint and labor, she would not want to sell it. She would not want to sell this at all. But damn, I'm so jealous. I'm happy with this one. If we can get another lip like that and put it on her bumper, it will look way much nicer. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this because it had mesh over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this off. That way it doesn't look a little funny just showing it this way. We'll take that off, and then we can go ahead and slap on the bumper and see how it really looks like. Finally, we got our bumper back. That way we don't have to switch over taking my bumper off on my car and put it on hers. Oh my goodness, it looks so good right now. Jeez. Of course you could tell the difference on the paint, new and old, but that's okay though. I think we need to do like a paint correction or just buff this whole car one day. But we are waiting on the OEM hood from my friend Ryan. He's in the process of finishing up the hood, getting it all painted. We are waiting on the fenders. It should come by next week. This car has actually came a long way. If you guys have been following on the channel, you guys will know how it was when we picked up the car and the whole process of everything of what we did. Stripping the interior, restoring the gas tank, you know, trying to get the engine, all that stuff going. I'm stoked. Like, this car came a long freaking way, and it's almost a year now since we almost owned this car, and I'm so happy that, you know, we bought it and we making huge progress of how the car is turning out. And of course the car is not perfect. We do have some little minor stuff here and there, and my wife is not even home right now. She's at her brother's, you know, volleyball game, and I really want to capture her reaction to see how it really looks like in person so we can capture it. Is it for sale? Your bumper.
Why are you talking about for sale?
Yeah, is it for sale?
No.
Why? It looks so good. I just want to put it on my car. It looks really good. I'll be honest with you. Was worth the wait though. I'm gonna take the car down. I'll take
We just Kaden and Kika was behind me. That's why I beep. I was like beep beep beep.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where are they?
They went up. I think they're going in a helo.
Do you want to drive the car? I want to just bring the car just down the road and take some picture before the sun goes down. What do you think about mommy's bumper? Does it look better than daddy's? Or is it my bumper better?
Who's better? Mommy or daddy?
Can't decide?
Huh?
You can't decide?
Mommy or daddy? You don't have to make... It's okay. Daddy won't get offended.
I say daddy's
Stop looking
better.
at him, that's why, like that.
I'm not looking at him.
Who's
You're the
better?
one.
Who's better?
Daddy's better. I've always been better since day one.
I know. Yeah.
You like race car?
I don't.
Well, I'm gonna go drive the car then. Huge shout out to my cousin Alex and John for putting the time to get Jaylene's Evo 8 from bumper. It looks really good. The nose cut just gives a nice super clean look. Now I really wish it was my bumper. I try to buy the bumper off from Jaylene, but she doesn't really want to. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What you guys think about the nose cut right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Aloha, and I'll see you guys in the next one.